Hello everyone, welcome to the third video of the day. In today's third video, of course, we're going to hop right into it here. We're going to predict these ACC games in week number 12. The college football season is coming down to the wire. We're almost through the full college football 2024 season. However, we still have games to predict for this week. We're going to talk Clemson, Pittsburgh. We'll talk Virginia, Notre Dame, and see if Virginia can't pull off an upset. Obviously, we'll talk all of that and so much more. But first, of course, if you guys are new to the channel, you already know what to do. Leave a like, subscribe, comment, turn that bell on. We do our best to post on this channel every single day. With that said, this should have been the third video that you have gotten. This will be a pre-recorded video as well. Then, of course, you will have NFL predictions coming your way very, very shortly as well to the channel. So, subscribe. You're into NFL, NBA, NCAA, sometimes we talk about soccer. Obviously, there's the MLS playoffs going on right now, so we will talk about that, hopefully, in a video coming later this week. So subscribe if you're an MLS fan. However, it's college football time, so we got to predict these games. Let's go ahead and do that right now on the channel. Alright, so kicking us off, the game of the week, in my opinion, in the ACC, you got Clemson, 7-2. 6-1 in conference play, going into Pitt, 7-2, 3-2 in ACC conference play. Me personally, number one, Pittsburgh, I think they're done. I think their college football playoff hopes, are done. I think their ACC championship game hopes are done. However, they can still make a pretty good bowl game if you are asking me. Now, Clemson, on the other hand, yes, they're 7-2. They still have the same record as Pittsburgh. However, when it comes to making the ACC championship game and making the college football playoffs, they are still in it. Now, again, they have to have a couple of things that go their way. Maybe SMU loses a game or two here. Maybe Miami drops another game. But Clemson is very much so still in the title race in the ACC. I think Clay Klumneck is the reason that they win this game. I think he has one of his Heisman moments during this Pittsburgh game. I think it's going to be a very close matchup, very even matchup all across the board. I think it's going to be a tie ball game heading into the fourth quarter. I really do. This game has obviously Heisman moments written all over it. I think Clemson gets the job done on the road in a very, very close upset. We'll say 23-20, and Clemson will get the job done on the road at Pitt in a top 25 showdown. On to the next game, of course, we have Syracuse going into Cal. Now, starters, Cal, first, we'll talk about them first. They're coming off one of their first ACC wins in the conference, so they're riding high right now. They're 5-4. Really, a lot of their games have been one or two really close games, one-possession games throughout the way. I think Cal, this game's going to be very close. I think this game's going to be closer than people expected. However, on the Syracuse side of the ball, you have Kyle McCord, one of the best quarterbacks in the country, one of the best transfer quarterbacks in the country as well. Yes, he's thrown 12 interceptions on the year. Yes, I know he has struggled at times, but I think the Cal defense is going to give up a lot of points to the Syracuse offense and Kyle McCord. I think this game isn't even going to be close. I'm taking the Syracuse Orange here on the road at Cal to win this game, and probably a blowout because Kyle McCord is so experienced in conferences. I think that they get the job done on the road at Cal in this matchup. Alright, up next you have Virginia going into Notre Dame. I'm going to be straight up, y'all. I've got Notre Dame winning this game. Again, Notre Dame's quarterback, Riley Leonard, he's from Fairhope, Alabama, but he is a really, really solid quarterback. He's one of the top 10 quarterbacks in the country, if you are asking me. Virginia, 5-4 right now overall on the year. I don't see them winning this game on the road. In South Bend, I don't know what it is, but Notre Dame, they've got firepower. They're playing with a chip on their shoulder right now. They're trying to get into that 12-team college football playoff. I think, A, they do, and B, that they win this game at home against Virginia. Now, Virginia, on the other hand, if you're going to somehow keep it close, your defense has to contain Riley Leonard. Now, Riley Leonard is a good rusher, which means he is going to run all over the field. I think, A, this calls for Riley Leonard one of his better passing performances of this game. I think Virginia is going to somehow or at least try to cover Riley Leonard. But Notre Dame is going to get the win here at home against Virginia in this one to improve their record to 10-1 on the year. Game up, you have Boston College going into SMU. SMU 8-1 on the year, 5-0 in ACC conference play right now. Again, They're the favorite. They're number 1 in the ACC, which nobody saw that coming for SMU. I especially didn't see that coming. Jennings almost has 2,000 yards throwing the ball. 12 touchdowns on the year, 5 interceptions for him. I'm expecting him to have a day with this Boston College defense. This Boston College defense, yes, I know, is struggling. And I know Bill O'Brien is a more defensive-focused coach. But I just don't see them being able to contain Jennings. Jennings, he likes to rush. He likes to throw. He can do both. I think that SMU, they're going to have to draw up some creative plays as well to maybe possibly get down the field and score. But ultimately, SMU is going to win this game. It's at home for SMU. They're riding high right now, 5-0. Jennings looks really, really solid. He's playing lights out so far recently. I expect SMU to get the big-time win at home against Boston College and improve their record to 9-1, 6-0 in ACC conference play. Next up, you have Louisville going into Stanford. Guys, Louisville's going to win this game. Stanford's 2-7 right now. They have 1 conference win in the ACC, which I believe is against Cal, if I'm not mistaken. Shit, it may be Florida State. I don't even know. However, Shao, the quarterback for Louisville, of course, 2,500 yards on the season, 20 touchdowns and 5 interceptions, He has been playing really, really good football. I expect that train to keep rolling. I expect Louisville to play really solid, clean football in this game. I know it's on the road at in Stanford, and in Cali. However, I think Louisville's just got the better team overall, and they should be able to win this game on the road in Stanford. If they don't, I don't know what's going to happen with that Louisville team, but something bad is going to happen. But Louisville should get the job done on the road at Stanford. And to close us out in ACC play this weekend, Wake Forest going into North Carolina. And Wake Forest coming out of a shootout performance here on the road in North Carolina. Obviously, North Carolina, they've been struggling recently as of late. They're 5-4, 2-3 in ACC conference play. Wake Forest is 4-5, 2-3 in ACC conference play as well. Very evenly matched game, if you're asking me. However, when it comes down to it, I think this is going to be a high offensive game. I think the running back for North Carolina is going to go off against this struggling Wake Forest defensive line, which is why I got North Carolina to win this game. A, it's at home. B, they have the better players against this team. And C, Wake Forest just sucks. So give me North Carolina as the Tar Heels will improve to bowl eligibility here within this weekend. Anyway, that is going to be all for the second video of the day, or third video of the day, If you have not already, be sure to drop a like, subscribe, turn that bell on as we do our best to post on this channel every single day. There's some college football on tonight, NBA on tonight as well. I believe college basketball is on as well. The Auburn Tigers are taking on Kent State, I believe, at home in Neville Arena. So tune into that if you are an Auburn fan or if you're just a college basketball fan in general. Auburn is a fun team to watch this year. And that's going to do it for this video. Let me know what you thought of it in the comments down below. Again, like, subscribe, and if I don't see you in NFL predictions, have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.